Hey, how you doing? Okay, so how religion and even atheism, kind of like as an almost religion, and just how many philosophies, social groups, and many things poison people against transgender people. Okay, so see, like they have everybody. They have all this evidence and proof that the trans woman isn't the same thing as a cis woman, and they don't even like. Everybody's always wants a cis woman. CIS. C as in Charlie, I as in Igloo, S as in Samuel. Cis, gender, it means the same. You're the same gender you were born. Transgender means you transition to a different gender. So there's transgender females and transgender males, and there's cisgendered females and cisgendered males. You know, depending on what you've done. And the choices that you make through epigenetics affect you. Everything affects you. You know, so there's legitimate things that are different about a trans woman. Yes, female hormones and all the things that go with hormones, and then any surgeries. Same goes with trans men and just trans. So the lie is that we're not the same thing. When in truth we never were saying we were the same thing. We were saying there's more than two genders. There's three genders at least. If the number three means and all the others, more than two and all the others after that, but not so many more. That's what number three means. So I think there's probably actually four. There's trans man, trans woman, cis man, cis woman. But I would just say three, that there's cis man, cis woman, and then all the others, transgender. So like those differences are just like, we're not saying there aren't differences. We're not saying we're the same. There's differences. There's scientifically, if you're trying to be on the side of reality, there's transgender animals. There's in just the whole subject of gender, scientifically it's a spectrum. So there's just nothing outside of, like, you couldn't back up from non-biblical sources that there's only two genders, but you could back up scientifically that there are more than two genders. So there's just basically no real reason, but the Bible thing that they've been trying to kill us since Moses, that's 3,000 years ago, and haven't been able to, is evidence that it's always going to be here no matter what you do, even as extreme as killing them, And just like you can figure, a child can figure out that it wouldn't be right to kill LGBT people. It's easy to apply it in other areas. Then all of a sudden there's this big exception. Like the most picked on people. And it's even acceptable from a religious perspective to pick on us. That's not right. So there's some pretty big problems with that, and it's because they have everybody worked up on they think they're on the side of facts, saying, nope, I can prove that you're not you're not a cis woman. I'm like, I'm not saying I'm a cis woman. We don't even know what that word means. Like, well, yeah, you don't know anything about the whole subject altogether. So that's why it's bad, because like the differences are to be appreciated, not used as evidence against us.